Ready?
Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of CloudingOut. So today we are going to review the nebox. Right?
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Nebox. He calls it new box. I have it.
I was saying new box because it's my new box.
It's your new box.
So what we're going to do is show you guys all the internal workings of it.
Then we'll do pros and cons and basically. Never mind.
So Kanger Tech came out with this. It's a internal tank mod, everything. I mean, it's all built in. It's kind of like a splunker box. Is that the right term?
Squonker?
Squonker box.
Yes.
With where the tank's located.
Yeah.
But it's a tank. It's not an RDA. You cannot put a tank on this. You cannot put a new RDA on this. This is your entire box for life. I've seen them all over.
Tank.
What?
You said box. It's tank.
Oh, tank. I've seen these all over. I've seen them from $50 up to $85. I love the concept and the idea. I used it for a few days. I actually gave it to a friend. I had to go pick it up to do the review on it. He loves it. He's been working on quitting smoking, so it's working for him. It's a little 60 water, and it's a single 18650.
And it does temp control.
And it does do temp control. It does.
That's surprising as a mug.
It is. It threw me off a little bit, but it does do temp control. So, without any further ado, we're going to cloud it out, and we're going to get up close and personal. Ready?
See.
So up close and personal, this is your packaging. Pretty cut dry to the point. Little plastic sleeve thing. I've already opened it. I'll put it all together. I've been using it, like I said. But when you open it up, sitting in there all pretty. Pull it out. Underneath is... Good God. Get out of there. This is what really excites me, because on the box you got this, just like the K box and the sub tank and all, or the sub box mini kit. You can see your battery, so they come with little blackout strips to put on your battery so you don't see them. You got your warranty, your using guide, your little blue screwdriver. Yeah. You got your manual. I kind of like that gray one too. Gives you real nice in-depth how to do everything. Charger. Extra coil is, yeah, it is a 0.5. A building deck, which also surprised me. A little building deck in here and some cotton. The usual shit. Oh, and your mouthpiece is in the bottom as well. So, get this shit out of the way. The mod. Put your mouthpiece in. And that is it. There's nothing else to this. I find it easiest to take your mouthpiece out when you're working with it, so you can just flip it straight upside down. But you got this slot right here, the middle one, or the first one. Use a quarter, unscrew it. You drop your 18650 in, positive up. Close it up. This one right here, you unscrew it, it exposes your coil and your tank. I'll open it up. Real simple.
Real simple.
It is. There's your coil, all nice and pretty, nice little guy. And then fill it up, your juice down in there like so. And close it up.
What's really cool about those too is that, as you see, they have new coils, but you can still use your original coils for those too, for like the the sub tank minis. So you truly don't have to worry about new coils. And those coils normally range from $4 up to about $8. Which if they're $8, do not pick it up.
So once you get all that going, put your mouthpiece back in. If it's off, it'll tell you it's off. I do like that because not a lot of mods do that. They just sit there all stupid and silent. But 5 clicks gets you turned on. Yep. Real easy display. Real simple. You got your battery bar, your wattage, your volts, your ohms, and then over here where it says T off, that's your temperature control mode. You can adjust your wattage in temperature control mode on this. So, but other than that, it's very cut and dry. Fire button, plus, minus, real quick up and down display, all the way up to 60. Is that 60 yet?
Mm-hmm.
60. I like taking it down. I like running about 40 watts on this one. Real nice vape. What I didn't know, and kind of a con, is I'll vape on it for a second. The airflow comes out down here by your coil, obviously enough. But sometimes when you're holding it, you're not paying attention, you pick it up. You kind of sometimes might cover it up with your pinky. Once you get used to it, it's not bad. I usually hold it the other way. So I have the fire buttons like right there. I don't have any issues with it. I think it looks cool when you first vape, it shoots out the bottom and then goes in. So I mean, real good cloud production. I dripped juice on me. I didn't tighten it down all the way.
We're clouding out, not juicing out.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the up close and personal look. I mean, real small, real slick. I compare it to a tube mod real quick while we're up close and personal. It's the same width of a VCM. It's real small. I love it. It's actually the battery box is wider, thicker. So, it's nice little discreet vape, I guess. But we're going to back out and talk on it a little bit more. So, back to normal view. I really like this thing. I get a lot of good cloud production out of it. I was using it for a couple days. I like the fact it's a little discreet. It fits in your work shirt pocket real nice, and it's not big and heavy. I mean, it's not even nearly as tall as the Snow Wolf. But yeah, I love this thing. I really did like it.
Right.
Some of the cons though are a little bit of an issue. Being that it is a built-in tank, you can see it on the side, it has a little viewing slot. If you break that tank, whether you put it's plastic, so you can't run citrusy juices through it,
Or cinnamon.
or you should even stay away from some of the menthols, any of the tank cracking juices. If you break your tank, you're out of mod. You cannot replace it. It's a little bit of a design flaw. I hope that they realize that and they go back and they make it to where you can change out the tank or something. Because if you drop it too hard, bang, break your tank, you're out of $80 mod. That sucks. You drop stuff all the time. But that's one of the real big cons. Yeah, it doesn't fit.
You ever did?
Yeah.
Keep going.
I'm not a huge fan of that bottom airflow, like I said, but I got used to it, so it wasn't that big of an ordeal. Another con I have is I started when I really started vaping, I was running a K-box, and you could upgrade with that box a little bit. You start with a little tank, you get a better tank. Then you can run a small RDA on it too. I liked that. With this, there's no upgrading. You can't even change the drip tips. Like you've seen, he was trying to force one on there, and it doesn't fit. But it is what it is. So if you're looking to just quit smoking, and you're good with not dropping things, and you don't like citrusy juices or cinnamon juices, it is a perfect mod. cut, dry, simple to use. No crazy features, no crazy menus. It's cut and dry. I personally like it. I'm glad I bought it, but that is the biggest flaw is the tank.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope they do something about it. Make it like a V2.
Version 2. So, my pros and cons with it. A big pro to me is just how easy it is to travel with. To me, if you're looking to kind of get this box, I'm going to alert you. Yes, if you drop it, you're pretty much almost fucked. But if you're a type of person between a sub-tank mini up to maybe, or down to a Nautilus mini or Nautilus, this guy's going to be for you. Only if you've already been vaping for it for a while and whatnot. If you're a guy that likes single 18650s or anything like that, this mod's for you. But other than that, like, say for example, me and Zach over here, we're kind of iffy about it. It could work here and there for us. It's something to nice play around with. We can go ahead and play, display it and whatnot. Because to me, I like what they're doing. They're actually kind of breaking a couple barriers. I know a couple other things did it differently as well. Like, say for instance, the E-grip. I know that that one's been around for a little bit too. I like the concept of it. It seems like they took it and they capitalized on it, but they fucked up.
It's fragile.
They fucked up. And not only that too, like, how much did you say you pretty much found it for?
I found it for about $50 to $80.
$50-$80. To me, I wish this is more for basic people that just want straight Kanthal. Like, go ahead and take out the feature of nickel and titanium and all that stuff and put more not features inside of it, but capitalize on what you have.
You made a very simple mod for very beginner status. The material, like the box, is made out of good material. The tank, you went cheap, and the price, you went high.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion, but if they would have taken their amazing idea of a very simple starter set.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they even put it on their starter kit.
Right.
And started it off at a starter kit price. Where people who don't vape are going to walk into a vape shop, they're going to see it. It's not going to be something big and scary that a lot of people complain. Well, you carry that thing in your pocket.
Is that breathalyzer?
You're going to carry all this shit, and then you're walking around like this. No. It's... Boom. That's all you get. It's all you need. It charges right through it. Like, I've used the charging port on it. I like it. It worked fine. I was upset with myself because I was monitoring it for a while because I didn't want to leave it charged for a long time.
Right.
And I fell asleep. Let it charge all night.
Oh.
No, it wasn't warm. Charger wasn't warm.
Oh.
Battery was cool. It was fine. It was safe. You have a beautiful starter kit idea. I just think that if someone walks in the shop and they see this for $80,
yeah,
they're gonna go to a pen.
Yeah, they're gonna go to a pen.
They're gonna go with a little, Ego pen or some shit like that, and they have a fucking phenomenal quit smoking kit.
Right. What I was gonna say is that you know how, like, say our juice bottles and stuff like that. Why not take something like this? You know how we have it plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Why not be able to, like, unscrew the bottom cap and, like, screw in a sealed cap, and then unscrew, like, the tube. And then
just to be able to replace it.
Yeah, just like a battery, and take a top cap and seal it, and put the juice that you have in there, put away for a little bit.
Because it is a big tank. It's
a
10 mil tank.
10 mils, that's pretty fucking good.
That's huge.
And then take another tank and just slide up there, and take off all the seals and all that, and then fill it up and have different juice. To me, I think that would be fucking great. To me, that's worth $80 fucking bucks.
Yeah, if the tank could be replaced if it broke, or if it was thicker or something, it would be completely worth the money. But the thin little tank, the risk of dropping it one time and breaking it. Start vaping yesterday?
Yep.
the risk of it being so fragile doesn't outweigh the price. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. For $80 being the I guess the league of vaping that we're in, it was worth it because it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look nice in my collection. Well, actually, I gave it to a buddy already, but it's whatever. I still technically I'll have it one day. I'm sure once he upgrades, he'll give it back, and I'll pass it along. That's another thing. Fucking vape it forward, guys. Like, that's 2 buddies now I vape forward to.
Right. And same. I vaped it.
Right, Justin?
Hashtag vape it forward.
Hashtag vape it forward.
Yeah.
There's that Cool Fire 4 I won.
Yeah. But starter up to thinking about sub tanks, go ahead and go for it. But as for if you're already on the RDAs, you're on these 3-bay, 2-bay fucking mods and stuff like that, I don't think it's quite for you.
No. Unless you want a discreet little bit.
Yeah. To me, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just not gonna buy it. But for Zach over here, he will. And he did.
Yeah. So, that's our take on it. I approve it.
I disapprove.
You disapprove?
I disapprove. If you're a starter, go for it. But if you're someone like me and him, standard, I don't think you'll like it.
I think it is the perfect quit smoking setup.
Oh yeah.
But,
Remember, we're 2 different guys.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. We're 2 different guys. We're giving 2 different opinions right here. Anyways, guys,
from CloudingOut Studios.
we're clouding out.
CloudingOut.